Welcome back, folks. Today we're going to take a look at truth. Now, if you followed our series, you know we did cover this in one of our previous episodes, but that was more about expressing truth or delivering an authentic message. And if you want to view that one, I'll put an annotation right here for you so you can go back and view it. But today we're going to look at truth and how it interrelates to beliefs. Okay, so the drill is a pretty basic setup. You take two things that live in opposition to each other, A and B, apples and oranges, and you have opinion of A. Maybe you don't like B. So what I'm encouraging you to do is explore reasons people like A. But here's the guideline or the caveat to that. Don't make assumptions about the individuals that like or their reasonings for it. Just list the pros to it. Another little piece of advice, keep it light and playful initially. And I'll give you an example in just a moment to kind of flush it all out. But start with something of minimal consequence to your day-to-day life. And then as it's appropriate, build on out from there. All right, so to flush out the example a little bit, we're going to use dogs and cats and kind of a pet ownership mindset. So to be upfront, I'm going to just play the pro dog. I grew up in a dog household. I even have a parent who doesn't like cats. So A column is why you should own a dog. I've got those. I know those answers already. What I'm going to explore is cat ownership. Okay, why would someone want to own a cat? And there's a couple things that come to mind. You know, when cats do interact and they're doing that face rubby thing and purring, like, all right, that gets the warm and fuzzies moving. You know, the litter box, not about the cleaning, but the convenience of it. You know, from a standpoint of I don't have to rush home from work or leave an activity to go let the dog out. I know the cat can relieve itself whenever it needs to, not make a mess, and it's going to be comfortable. So pro to the indoor house training, if you would. And then finally, I know a bunch of folks that use their cat as pest control, whether it's bugs around their home or mousers out in the barn, what have you. Those are pros to cats. But notice I did abide by the guidelines. I didn't make any assumptions of the cat owners. I didn't play off of any cat owner stereotypes or anything like that. I just listed the pros to having a cat. Okay, cats and dogs, what do they have to do with the truth? The general idea of this is if you explore the merits of the other side, you're building a big information base for your belief system. Sometimes a consequence of that is changes. Now, maybe the change is you're more resolute in dog ownership. Maybe the change is you only want to own cats, or maybe you want to own a dog and a cat. The idea is big information base to establish your beliefs on. It's a simple concept. It's not easy, especially as you get farther away from dogs and cats and other lighthearted examples, but that's why I want you to start there. If you're inspired to go deeper, I do want to encourage, it's kind of the disclaimer of the video, I do want to encourage with deeper questions, core beliefs, existential questions. Make sure you have a good support system set up. Now, that includes your friends and families, but that may very easily include mental health professionals, counselors, people to guide you through the questions you have. And as easy it is to see, physical health, mental health is an important thing to maintain as well. But I hope you enjoy. Again, lighthearted. Let me hear what you got in the comments. Those are all fun things for me to interact with. Thank you so much for joining us on the Mindfulness Moment. If you would like to find some more material or videos on meditation and mindfulness practices, go ahead and click the playlist right here. And if you want to keep up to date with the release of new content, new material, probably want to hit that subscribe button here. We appreciate any feedback or comments in the sections below. And of course, Ninja every day.